What's up, y'all? Just wanted to do an update on what I've been doing in the month of November. Haven't done a lot, but I'll update you on what I've been able to do so far. So, I think I had posted this block out a while back, maybe not with the textures, but so this was the block out. You can see we threw some rubble in here, the building placement, took care of where the road was gonna go, threw some cars and flipped them over in there, and then slapped a helicopter in the background. I kind of tore some holes in the buildings just to show that it's going to be like an apocalypse. Everything's destroyed and there will be some burning buildings and whatnot. But after that, I just started slapping in assets into the scene. So started with just got the ground, got the helicopter in there, and then I threw the road in there, and the buildings. So everything just kind of slowly come together. Put the cars in there. Just started populating all the assets. I've done a little bit of work on materials, texturing, obviously, and a little bit of lighting, but it's not the greatest. But I'll go ahead and render it and we'll just take a look. I turned this up too high. There we go, turn the lighting on. But you can see I've added some street lamps here. I need to figure out how to array these all the way down the road, because you can see it's not showing up here on the left side of the road. So that's something I need to fix. I'd like to get rid of these low poly buildings in the background. Don't need those anymore. Did a little bit of work on this building here with the lights and the reflections coming off the windows, and then same on the skyscrapers here in the background. You can kind of see that the light bounces off those. You can see the lights on the other buildings through their reflections, so that's nice. I need to work on the materials for the road. It looks pretty diffused at the moment. And then same with this building. I'd like to add some fire and smoke simulations to this one, and maybe a couple others around here. Add some lighting from the fire and explosions that are going on. So I still have quite a bit of work to do, but and the helicopter's temporary. I'd like to throw in an actual model for that later down the road, but haven't gotten the time to model it yet. The other thing is the character. I did some character work. This mask I did some retopo on, if you remember, and then I started blocking out the rest of the character, but this didn't look very good. So I've tried another method where I'm going through and just creating individual pieces for the armor, and then I'll go through, make a front like a chest plate, a back, and then basically where I think each bone in the armature is going to be, I'll put a corresponding piece of armor so that the rigging isn't all messed up when I get to that part. I remember a while back I modeled an Iron Man model, kind of using a similar method, and it was really difficult to go back and rig the model because I didn't optimize it for rigging or animation or anything, so it was really high poly. The geometry wasn't terrible, but it was kind of like this, where I had a bunch of modifiers slapped on there, so when I joined them all together it didn't look very nice. So I'm trying to keep that in mind, that I'm going to have to rig this down the road and only put armor where it's reasonable to rig it later down the road. So anyway, we'll see how that goes. I'm still working on it, but I'll keep y'all posted on any more updates that come in December. So there you go.